I personally am really happy to meet you because I love your show.
Thank you.
I do. I want to thank you for that episode about ruining women's pregnancies over 36.
Oh.
I get pressured all the time when I go to my doctor, like, listen, you're getting up there. And I was like, listen, Adam says I can wait.
Your doctor tells you you're getting, that's a lot of pressure from your doctor. Shouldn't they be like, hey, do what you want in that regard? I know, that's an episode I'm very, very happy about. And, you know, that was written by a group of wonderful women on our staff. It's a very important topic, you know. Women especially are under so much cultural pressure to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things our show tries to dispel. We try to talk about, these are the things your culture tells us you have to do, and guess what? You don't really need to. This is just a weird cultural idea we have, and there are so many ideas that are specifically pushed on women that way that we've tried to unpack on our show.
So you have a new season coming out.
Yes.
Is there a particular new ruin that you're excited about?
We have an episode coming out. It's our finale at the end of the year, our season finale, and it's called Adam Ruins Himself.
Oh, nice.
I'm very excited about it. It's, for the first time, we're really turning our own method on ourselves. I play two versions of myself, playing an opposite, you know, Multiplicity style. Remember Multiplicity?
Multiplicity, I did.
I don't know why I brought up this very old movie, but that was the first
Michael
movie.
Keaton, I remember.
Yeah, it was like the first movie where it's like, oh, we got two of them on screen at once. We're doing Multiplicity on Adam Ruins Everything. And we really examine and unpack, you know, all the things about our show that maybe undermine it a little bit, or that, and how we deal with those. And that's something I'm very, very excited about, because, you know, no one is above criticism, and no one, you're really stronger the more that you turn a critical eye onto everything, including yourself. So I'm really, really stoked about that one.
You did something kind of similar with Adam Ruins Everything at one point.
There's an episode called Emily Ruins Adam Ruins Everything,
yeah.
which we did a correction segment where we corrected past errors that we had made on the show, and that is a component of this show as well, of this new one. But on this show, we're also talking about how, for instance, our advertising. We are a show that critiques advertising.
That's great.
And that critiques corporate America. We're also on advertising-supported television, and that's a conflict. And how does that affect the show? And does that undermine the show in some way? That's a difficult question to answer, and it's one that we get into pretty deeply.
That's awesome. Do you think that there's a ruin that you can't ruin?
Absolutely not, absolutely not. People ask me that all the time. Everything is ruinable. There's always more to learn about any topic under the sun, and nothing is above criticism, and that's the thesis of our show. So we've got a lot more in us.
That's great. So real quick before you go, since we are a news outlet that loves superheroes, can you ruin anything about superheroes?
Oh my gosh. Let's see, it's a very good question. Can I ruin anything about superheroes? You know, there are elements to which there's a degree to which the power fantasy that superheroes embody, I worry, is like sort of psychologically destructive to a certain extent, you know, that like, because it's really a fantasy of having power over other people, and that sort of seems a little suspect to me in a way, you know. No, I've got a better one. To ruin superheroes, you could really talk about, if we were to do an episode on that, it would probably be about how all the people who created your favorite superheroes were completely screwed by the comics companies. That Marvel and DC, and also the companies that existed before them, you know, took ownership of these characters that were created by these men and women, and they never, you know, saw their due reward for creating them. And there's a lot of really, really sad stories about that.
Like Batman and Bill.
Absolutely.
That's great. Well, thank you so much, Adam.
Thank you.
Lovely to meet you.